Yeah, what up, Bright? What up, Monty? Good morning, Salty. We are live on the tube as well today. Chillin', had some lunch earlier? Hell yeah. Well, we're back to TDs today. Yeah, what up, Harry? Love the Hardcore Iron Man series. When's the next episode? It's in the works, but I've just been so busy with other things, and it's not quite on the highest priority list, unfortunately. But I got all the clips. I probably got like 3 episodes like stocked up. Okay. These. I need my slaughter bracelet. Hmm. Okay, let's roll. You've been cranking out content for Raids 4 vlog? Yeah, and I got another cast that I'm probably going to be uploading. I don't know about tomorrow, just because it's going to be very busy with the whole DMM stuff, but probably Sunday. I got a Sae Bae cast with Nooblet that I need to upload. Do you AFK when you play your Iron? Right now, I'm not AFKing any accounts, but I will kind of go between accounts. But yeah, I have been playing the hardcore actively. But now I have like the new Gim with the girlfriend, and I'm kind of back on Sae Bae because I want to get ready for Raids 4. So my time is a little split at the moment. Okay, we're still at 0 synapses, so let's see what we can get. I do have Burning Claws, though, so if I see another Burning Claw, I'm going to flip out. I'm not going to be happy. What up, Day Day? Yo, what up, Poppin' Smoke? How are we doing, Beast? What up, Triangle? We're back on the main Iron. It's been a minute. It really has been a minute. What up, GB? GM. Probably refreshing after a long break. I mean, it is. Being able to use a TiVo, Blood Torva, Fulmisori, all this shit. It's pretty cracked. I can't deny it. And I'm definitely a bit exhausted from doing early game stuff. Beautiful. Two years is crazy. I knew you were burnt out, but that is a long burnout. Yeah. I mean, I was just playing other accounts. I had reason to play other accounts, to be fair, too. And anytime, like, to be fair, this isn't exactly logging in for the first time in 2 years. I did log in a couple times, like, throughout. Probably, like, I don't know, maybe 10 times total in 2 years. But I'd log in for a little bit and be like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling, like, grinding this right now. So, and a lot of it was just because I had so much progress to make on the other accounts. But now, I don't know. I think 2 years was enough for me to be like, all right, you know, I think I'm ready to go. Why did I quit? I was just exhausted from Endgame stuff. And I just wanted to, like, test out new accounts and stuff. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of devaluation on, like, my main iron. It was just, like, you know, trying to be in that competitive Iron Man scene type vibe. Yo, poppin'. With the 14 months over on YouTube, my fucking guy. Thank you, man. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch right now.
What's your thoughts on the Marnie situation?
Thoughts on the Marnie situation? Isn't he just temp banned? I swear to God, like, that just does not matter at all. But, yeah, I'm sorry. When you're, like, doing some crazy-ass plugins stuff that should be bannable, what do you expect? But to be fair, at least according to the Behemoth video I watched, it was just... It was on the plugin hub, it got slipped through, and Marnie was like, I'm gonna go full fucking force on this. Game's gone crazy. Yeah, what up, Ross? Send it on Sae Bae is my vote. Well, we will be sending it on Sae Bae. I actually am quite motivated. But my time is split. I've been live on Twitch the past few days. And my time is definitely split right now because I just recently moved in with my girlfriend. And she plays a lot of RuneScape. And she has a maxed Iron Man. And we both made a new GIM account. So there actually might be some group streams. Like some duo streams. Me and her playing on the new GIM. But I think we're gonna, like, I don't know, we might do some early game stuff, but we might kind of hold off for a bit until we have some actual, like, duo PVM content to get through. But yeah, so that's kind of taking up a little bit of my time. And I'm not really like a multi-log. I don't really like multi-logging, but I'm gonna kind of have to. And now I want to get 99 sailing on this account, so we're 60 right now. We'll see how long this takes. I'm going to be AFKing it while I play on the hardcore. So the hardcore is still going to. I also have Squat Cam. Squat Cam has been logged out for a minute, but I was showing off the accounts yesterday. Oh my God, it's Lone Gym Rat. How we doing, Beast? What happened to make you log in? I think it was the Raids 4 vlog. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Is that what they say? I got kind of hyped about Blood Moon Rises, and then as soon as I saw the rewards block, I'm like, fuck, I want to be ready for that, you know? I don't want to, like, still be playing early accounts and have to delay another year at least before I can start jumping into it. Yo, what up, kind of nervous? Is fixed mode becoming Unk status? Bro, it's been Unk status, let's be honest. Fixed mode is just my jam, though. I just love it. I don't know. I've always been a fixed mode truther. Yeah, what up, Late to Max? What up, Skate Skirt? Yeah. So Mudkip and Spook Dog, me and Haley are coming in hot with we're gonna be competing with their series. So we'll see how that goes. There's a new couple GIM in town. Or I don't think it's even possible to ever surpass them, but we'll be playing that. Listen to and we have been recording clips, by the way. She's actually been playing on the GIM for the last 5.5 months, whereas I was deciding to grind the hardcore instead. So my group hardcore is really struggling, but hers is like she already has like 92 room crafting and shit. She's been going crazy on it. Give me that. What up, Inca? I have a lot to do. I do have a decent chunk of stuff to do, like, but the real big things are Huey. Huey is one of the things I haven't touched yet, but it's Yama and Doom. Yama and Doom are like the main things I need to do, and I need to re-GM. So I got like 70 tasks to do. And the hardest ones are obviously going to be Doom. And I would love to get Radiant Oathplate. Radiant Oathplate would be pretty sick to get too. But I need to get all those contracts, which is not going to be super fun. Sae Bae, you're wrong about no young people playing the game. I'm 17 and I'm super addicted. Yeah, I don't believe it. Still don't believe it. No, it is true. There are like the handful of young people that play this game, but welcome to the Mile High City. How you liking it, dude? I love Denver. I actually love it here. It's really nice. A lot of traffic though. Okay, now I'm good thing I'm not logged into another account because reading 2 chats now is a lot more than I was expecting. Listen to the first half of the latest pod with the guys. That your proposal for hybrid armor was cool. Remove stab, remove prayer bonus. It's just like, I just feel like we just got to not go down the hybrid route. But if they insist, we got to tone that shit back a little bit. You have a maxed Zoomer friend. I mean, there's a ton of Gen Z that play this game. Is that what you mean by Zoomer? Or Zoomer as in, like, literal kid? What is your interface skin called? This interface style is called Mystic. Yeah, what up, Mr. Blue Jean? You got some thermonuclear takes. No, I don't. They're like the coldest takes of all time. Rip Dirk. No, Dirk Steele is still alive. He's just not logged in right now. He's just not logged in right now. Listen, guys, when Raids 4 comes... Listen, what is important for me at this point is to stay somewhat up to date with what's going on. And I've been able to over the past 2 years. In fact, I've actually gained more knowledge over the game playing early accounts for the last 2 years. Feeling a little less jaded. I feel like being maxed and being, you know, in the end game can really just sort of like make you confused about what's actually important for the game's health. And I had my 2 years of experience playing multiple different account types, hardcore, normal Iron Man, in the early days, group hardcore, and now another just normal group Iron Man that I'm starting up. But so that was good for me to kind of get behind my back. I feel like I really was sort of talking out of my ass when it came to like early and mid game stuff. A lot of the time on cast, I was just so focused on Endgame. So I now have that under my belt, and now I'm I'm losing that like touch with Endgame again. And if I don't move on to this account right here, when Raids 4 drops and Blood Moon Rises drops, I'm not going to be able to have the credibility to speak on updates, you know, and I don't really want that to happen. I kind of want to still be a voice of somewhat in that high level scene. I'm definitely not quite up there with like all the super giga chads, but we can get back up there pretty easily. Dirk Steele gone but never forgotten. He's still alive, guys. Can't believe you're on Sae Bae because you're too ashamed to admit the hardcore died. Guys, he's still alive. What up, Trey? Not taking advice before the Zuck helm is back. Yeah, no, exactly. No, but it is true. Like, I really have been playing a lot of early game stuff lately. And to be honest, I mean, I have had my fair share of Yama, so I'm not out of touch with Yama. The only thing I'm actually out of touch with right now is Doom. Doom I actually have not done once yet. So I'll be doing it on this account once I get a Scobo. Because I would love to get some Delve boots. But that's really the only thing I can't talk on. But as soon as Blood Moon Rise comes out, the Maggot King, and Raids 4, I'm going to be like, if I choose to keep doing early game stuff, I'm going to be like, what the fuck's going on? So I think it's important for me to jump back onto this account. Can't believe Dirk's deal got split in half. That there actually is some truth to that. He is split between many different accounts, but not split like actually physically split. He's still alive. He's healthy and thriving. However, I did get chanced. Dude, I almost died to a fucking aberrant specter. I almost lost my hardcore status to an aberrant fucking specter. Because I got assigned an aberrant specter task, and I went in there, and like halfway through the task, I had to log out. And I was like, all right, I'll just log out over here in this little like enclave. Anyway, I decided to just like grab my food, grab my drink a few hours later, and I just like pressed play, you know, play Dirk Steele account on the login screen. And all of a sudden, I'm like eating my food, talking to Haley, whatever. And I look over and I'm fucking 8 HP because the aberrant specter found its way into the enclave and was just shooting me down just repeatedly without my prey mage up. And so, and I did have a ring of life on, but I only have like 70 HP. So it would have had to hit me below 7. So literally, if it had attacked me one more time before I teleported, I would have been chanced. And I could have died as well. I did have my ring of life on, but I didn't have my teleport crystal on. So it was kind of scary. Can you reenact the sound you made? Like that. I was like, it's pretty much just like that. To be fair, I didn't really expect to survive almost 6 months. True, that was the sound. Yeah, Haley can confirm that was the sound. So I was V scared. How we doing, Haley? How's work? Oh, God. Rip to Dirk Steele, you had a good... Guys, he's not dead. Yeah, what up, Frogsy? Late game more fun to watch. It is true. I mean, I think... I don't know. It depends. If you're watching somebody... I feel like I had some good viewership when I was like doing Big Dogs, for example, early game. Squad Camp got some decent viewership too, and then I sort of just like fell out of love with streaming for a bit. But yeah, I do think there's a little bit of charm coming back to the Sae Bae. Oh no. Eat that. Loving the unnoted rambles. How do you feel about the mega rare crush weapon having a 3-to-1 frontward attack? Doesn't that feel more like a stab attack? It definitely does. Why am I not attacking? You should get Gnome on Sae Bae unnoted. Gnome and I do not have a good relationship. He has not reached out to me one time since that whole debacle happened. And I offered. So. No, I didn't mean to drink that. Fuck. You know what? Just for my own OCD, I'm going to drink this again too. Fuck it. Isn't there like a plugin that prevents you from doing that? What sparked the return to Sae Bae? Raids 4 blog, pretty much. Where's my synapse at? What's the plan, Yama? So the plan right now, I do have Burning Claws now. I got 2 Burning Claw pieces, so we have the Burning Claws. I need 2 synapses. One for an Ember Light for Yama, and then one for a Scobo for Doom. And so the plan right now is just grind the hell out of this right now. Try to milk my Slayer task that I have. And then go probably Yama first, I'm guessing. Scott said that he'd be willing to... Not even carry my... To be fair, I'm saying like carry my ass. My dude has basically best in slot shit. But, and I know how to do Yama. I have done like 300 Yama on Squat Cam. You're basically in the 2026 Iron Man mid game. Wait, me? Is that what this is? Blood Torva is mid game now? Robo Spear. I do Sae Bae Fly personally. Any Sae Bae Fly enjoyers? Any Sae Bae Fly truthers? Die. There's my synapse right there, calling it. Fuck. I prefer no monkey fly. You're banned. Yo, what up, Dale? Have you learned no fly? Guys, do you think I look like a peasant? Do you think I look like it? Don't answer that, actually. But, guys, listen. I know what endgame stuff is. I was, you know, I'm not going to explain myself. No, but I feel like I actually do have like quite a bit of my audience over. Like I've gained some audience over the last 2 years, and actually a lot of them have only really seen me do early game shit. And like, listen, I got GM after 2 months when it was out. Okay, I was like one of the first. Not to flex on you all, but just for knowledge sake. I feel like people think I'm just a total fucking noob. Like, I know how to play this game, you know. I'm not totally shit at this. And I kind of know what I'm doing, but I have to obviously get practice. So like if I roll up to Doom, I'm going to be fucking confused because I've never done it, but so it does take me some time to learn stuff. Most Iron Men nowadays go to TDs, Yama Doom, and then do all the end game stuff. Ah, I see. So this is, yeah. Oh, I see. You're just saying TDs is the mid game stuff. Yeah, I'm doing basically a mid game right here. Hope there's a podcast category for you to win a Golden Gnome this year. Bro, I'm not winning the Golden Gnome. It's going to be the fucking Behemoth podcast or the old... They're going to make a podcast category for Golden Gnomes, and they're going to give it to themselves. Be like, the official old school podcast wins. Oh, God. Pick up that Dragon Dagger. See, that's the best part about being late game. I don't give a fuck about loot, really. Like, there's some stuff I want to pick up, but, like, I just... Listen, I'm on world 542. You can come over here and pick up all of his garbage from... Oh, it despawned. No way we grinding Sae Bae again. We are grinding Sae Bae again. Back on him. But listen, it's not all going to be Sae Bae. I am playing... the hardcore still, so Dirk Steele's still in the works. He's kind of just been AFK skilling a lot of stuff. And I also have a new GIM with Haley, so you will be seeing some group Iron Man content with me and my girlfriend, and she actually might start streaming as well. So if she decides to pull the trigger on that, I'll definitely let you guys know what her channel will be. And well, I guess technically she already has a Twitch channel, so she's Hail Nerd in the Twitch chat, so you guys can just go follow her already prematurely. But she might start streaming, actually, so it'd be really fun to have, like, a duo perspective type vibe going on, you know? Her account's better than my hardcore, or not, what am I saying hardcore? My group Iron Man right now. Yo, what up, Crash? Now, there's a stream title I didn't expect. It is true. I mean, it's been a fucking minute. What gave you the motivation to play Sae Bae again? I was just talking about this earlier. Basically, I've been playing early game accounts. Not even... I mean, Squad Cam wasn't even early. He started getting to, like, full-on, like, later game. Not end game, but, like, late game stuff. But I just kept kind of making new accounts and stuff, fucking around, trying out new things on YouTube and whatever. And all of a sudden, like, Raids 4 rewards are announced, and Blood Moon Rises is coming out soon. And I don't want to, like, be in a position where I still have not touched the new content after another couple of years, because I'm still working toward it on multiple accounts. So it was either I went back to Squat Cam full hard, you know, just full hard. Why am I talking like this? Full hard, yeah. No, just like full on, go back on the squat cam and grind up that. But then that would require me to get all the raids rewards because I haven't even touched raids on that account. Or I could just jump back over to Sae Bae and just pretty much have everything. I do have to re-GM, yeah. And I actually wouldn't mind it at this point, you know? If you had to re-up your GM, your Zuck helmet every, like, 2 years, I actually could get down with that, but it's every, like, quarter. So I'm actually kind of motivated to re-GM now. Crash with the Prime. My fucking guy. By the way, everybody over on YouTube, since, you know, all the big names are at the DMM event, you guys can drop over to Twitch and drop your Prime on me, you know, if you guys have it. That'll show them, right? You guys want to take the power back, you Prime to the little guys. How many points to GM? 70. 70 points. It's all the new stuff. It's like Yama, Doom, Huey, Brutus. That's gonna be brutal. How's the new apartment? Technically not house, but we're pretty much settled in. It's pretty nice. Sit. What up, Setone Cat? Yeah, we are so back. We are so fucking back. Let me see if I still got my Prime. Hold up. Oh, this man's a legend. This man is a legend. Is this the beginning of re-gaming? What do you mean re-gaming? I have been gaming, just not endgame, not endgaming. He used it on an e-girl. Nice projection, man. Mr. Blue Jeans never primed me. I wonder why. What do you think about people asking for Crush to be removed from Scythe? I've been wanting that for like 5 years. I'm exhausted from even mentioning it at this point. It's just like, whatever. Yeah, how the fuck can people talk about realism? People shoot down the idea of like dual wield ballistas, but they're totally behind like, yeah, Scythe go Crush. Like, it's a Scythe. Like, this is like the exact antithesis of a Crush weapon. Like, literally, I can't think of a more anti-Crush weapon than this. And it just has Crush options. So, yes, of course I'd want it to get rid of Crush. And it overstepped on the mace, like, instantaneously. Like, I know everybody wants all Mega Rares to just be the best at everything everywhere. And it has to be 40% better than the second best thing. But we can have some balance in the game. Ooh, that's going to be fat. 86. Unfortunately, Perp got my primer. God damn it! Alright, that's fine. I would be so psyched to watch you re-GM on this account. Well, you're about to see it, because I'll stream all the CAs I do. Yeah, thank you, Brad. Welcome in. Just got Eternal Glory on the Iron yesterday. Let's go! That's huge. Did you go dry? Or did you get lucky? 16,000. Hell yeah, dude. That is a sweet feeling. Woo! Timing with the prime. That jackass stole my name. Yeah, what the hell's going on here?
For free with Prime. Woo.
2 people with the same name on 2 different platforms. How could that possibly be the case? Thank you, Timing. Love to see you back on the Bay. Wish you were in Chicago to get a nice, firm handshake. Are you out there? Dude, I actually really wish I was out there, but the timing with everything, it just did not work. Yeah, what up, Lil Skeeves? Absolutely loving your content recently. Hell yeah. Dude, you know what? Woo! Joshin. Coming in with the prime as well. My guy.
Joshin 0 subbed for free with Prime.
You know what I woke up to this morning? I'll leak this. So out of the fucking blue, I get a DM from Mod Arcane, and he was like, hey, just, you know, without going, you know, too much into depth, I'll just keep it brief, but, like, he was just basically like, hey, I love the new, like, format you had with Molgoat and the boys talking about Raise 4. He's like, love to come on at some point. I'm like, oh, shit. So, anyway, there might be a panel with fucking Mod Arcane on it upcoming very soon, so he said, we were kind of talking, and he's like, it's most likely after the second iteration, but, like, that would be fucking huge. I'm like, all right, yeah. I do love the panel format, though. It's just so much more fun. It feels like you can be more creative talking about ideas and stuff, and just ideas can get shot down quicker and easier if they're bad, which is always good. So that was really exciting to hear. Yeah. He said most likely he'd have to, like, get it approved and everything before he just starts, like, ripping into, like, you know, some, like, I don't know, NDA stuff. Panel format is great for my drives to and from work. Hell yeah. I love doing them. They're so easy. They're like easy and fun, you know? The only hard part is getting it set up. Like, scheduling it is kind of a pain in the ass because if you're not a content creator, like, or a full-time content creator, most people are busy during the weekdays, and so trying to get like 6 people to be able to have a 2-hour time slot where it works for everybody is actually quite difficult. And then you also, like, if you want to get, like, Europeans on, which I would love to, it's like, you also got to deal with that. So time zones are a thing. Ooh! 87. Thoughts on Shadow rework? Dude, the Shadow needed to be reworked before it ever came into the game. Yeah, I'm on board, but we gotta just make it right. Same thing with the fucking Chambers drop rates. You know what? I was happy to see there was a post on Reddit that got like 2,500 upvotes, and they mentioned, like, pull a Sae Bae and fucking rip the Band-Aid off already on Chambers. I'm like, thank you, thank you to anybody that's spreading awareness. Like, this is out of control. The Chambers drop rates have been my hobby horse for like fucking 5 years at this point. And it's like, something's got to happen now. Just had a giga lag spike during Warden's lobby, looking nice right now. Wait, What do you mean it's looking nice right now? That's terrible. You just had a big lag spike and you're just kicked out at Wardens. That's depressing. Trey is truly the GOAT. I feel like you two are on the same frequency about everything. Wait, what did he say earlier? Trey is the fucking boy. I fucking miss Trey. He's got to come on more Sae Bae Unnoted now that I've canceled indefinitely Say More, which, by the way, I will say I was rewatching one of the Say Mores, just like a section of it. I was like, fuck, this was great. This is fun. How's the new place? I love it. I actually love it. Alright, I do not have prayer for this. Say More was a fun little project, the sailing episode. Dude, we had so much fun on that. More Say More. Listen, if we have a... Sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. And I think Say More had a nice like run. And when we bring it back, it'll be back harder than ever. Why do I keep saying like hard? I need to get that word out of my vocabulary for now. All right. Literally, this is all I can do right now besides sailing. And I know none of you want to watch me do sailing on stream. So we're basically locked to these TDs, to these titties until I get this. Feels like new format is the evolution of Say More. It definitely inspired it. I love having multiple people to talk with. The cool thing about the panels as well is like it's always switching up guests. One of the things I felt like I had a little bit of worry of is just, you know, me, Uberu, Inferno, and Trey definitely have very distinct personalities. And so if you don't vibe with us, I feel like most people could vibe with us. But like if you didn't vibe with us from episode 1, there's just no chance you're ever returning. Whereas if it's a panel discussion, it's ever evolving, unless you just fucking hate me, but then you've already not been wanting to watch my content anyway. But like, you can at least know that it's always going to be switched up a bit, which I think is sort of refreshing for some people. But surely nobody hated me, Uberu, Sin, or Trey, right? You're a slave to titties right now. Hey, that's a good thing to be a slave to. A slave to them titties. I love having Travag on. Travag is the GOAT. He's just great. And he has a very serious tone about him, and I actually really like that. He feels like the adult in the room. Ooh, give me those. What up, Steindy? Hate watchers, right? Yeah, who hate watches? Type 1 if you hate watch, if you're currently hate watching. There's got to be a few of you, at least. They're probably typing 1 right now, but they're either shadow banned or just banned in my chat and they can't type. Oh, we got some other active accounts that haven't been banned yet that are hate watching, too. Need a 6-hour Uberu cast. Here's the thing. Uberu needs to make a return to OSRS first. That was also... It was sort of convenient that Say More sort of had a little fade out when it did, because like Uberu is doing his variety thing at the moment, trying to build his platform there. Sinferna hasn't played RuneScape in like 5 years. Nah, not 5. That's not fair. But she doesn't really play. And then like me and Trey play, but like it felt some of the time it just felt like a little bit like we're all sort of out of touch here. And listen, the way Say More sort of faded out was because we did a Leagues episode. I never even uploaded it. I'll be honest, guys. I was editing the Leagues episode we did. We're talking about Leagues, and none of us were playing it. Literally, none of us were fucking playing Leagues, and we're trying to fucking talk out of our asses about it. I'm like, this is just bad. Like, this is just not the fucking move. And I just decided to scrap the episode. I'm just like, no, this is rare L here for Say More. It's just not happening right now. And I feel like the fucking first 15 minutes of the episode as well, we're just talking about like iPhones and shit. And I'm like, I'm editing this and I'm like, this is bad. This is just not good. Like, it would have been funny, but I didn't want that to be the final episode of us like just being fucking idiotic, talking out of our asses, and then have it fade. And people are like, thank God that series is over. So I think we ended on like a good episode. And we can bring it back whenever, but little based after darkish, yeah. Little tinge of based after dark vibe. Best part of Say More was Sin having to bond up every episode. Every fucking 4 episodes, we'd log in and Sinferna wouldn't be at the bank, and we're like, Sin, are you coming on? And she's like, just wait, I'm like bonding my account again, because she would just buy one bond, she would buy one membership thing, never log in 4 separate times for each episode, and then log out. Oh my god. Sinferna was such a good pick for that though. Like, she's fucking hilarious. She just made everything so much more lighthearted and fucking funny. If all animals were extinct from humanity, and a god offers you a chicken farm or a cow farm, which one do you pick? What? I'm confused. Humans are animals. Are you saying all animals, including... I'm not even alive if all animals went extinct. You gotta... This is not a coherent question. Also, animals just spawn now. Why do I keep drinking fucking pots again? Jesus Christ. Whatever. Gotta move those. It's just, his name is, or God can spawn that. Big Cheese Stoner asking the real questions. Listen, so what you're asking is, what do I like more, chicken or beef products? Is that your question? Like, sorry to just totally ruin your hypothetical. I get really... hypotheticals always bother me because I overthink them, and I'm like, this is just not making any sense whatsoever. Oh, shit. I gotta use this bracelet better. What's the plan on Sae Bae? Just vibing? I do want to actually re-GM, which requires some stuff. And I also want to get Radiant Oathplate. And I do want to get ready for Blood Moon Rises, too. And Raids 4. Ooh, okay, so you're talking about, like, other products as well. I mean, I'd probably keep cows, because cows are dairy, plus, you know, beef, plus leather, plus they're cute, kind of. I don't know, cows actually, like, cartoon cows are cute. Real cows, I'll be honest, like, real cows actually low-key terrify me. Yeah, let's bring this into the RuneScape universe. What would I rather kill 1,000,000 of? Ooh, to be fair, chickens give feathers. Cows don't give feathers. I'd still choose cows though, because I could train my crafting. And I can kill Brutus. But I couldn't kill the evil chicken in Nightmare Zone. Shit. I have not died on the hardcore. Dirksteel is still alive and well, my friends. And he's actually much more progressed than... If you've been watching the series and that's all you're up to date with, there's like 3 episodes that are in the works. I just haven't uploaded yet. Have you sailed on Sae Bae at all? I actually started 3 days ago. I'm level 60 sailing now. So I'm going to get my boy Cabin Boy Jenkins on. I got my sloop all made, and I'm going to start doing some heavy AFK salvaging. I've even sort of been kind of considering doing ship combat. Because if I do ship combat, that shit got buffed, and I could also maybe start getting some like dragon sheets and stuff all the way to 99. Could be worth it, but... I don't know. I might actually consider doing it, but that just requires me actually having to actively play sailing, which I've already grinded 99 sailing, and on Dirksteel I'm like level 85 sailing. Like I've done a lot of sailing, and I'm just kind of like, you know. How does it feel to be back on save? It actually feels kind of surreal, just because like the gear I have just feels so cracked, and I forgot I had all this. Playing early accounts for 2 years just was making me feel so weak. We're powerful again. What up, Iron Flash? Yeah, we're doing. Great podcast, by the way. I love the group content. I love them too. The panels are just a really fun addition to my content, I feel like. Can I ever get a synapse? I don't even think I'm dry yet, to be fair. I'm getting very close to a drop rate, though. I have not touched any Yama on this account. I did have Oathplate on Squat Cam. Not full Oathplate. I think I had just an Oathplate helmet. But I did like 300-ish Yama on Squat Cam. Funny enough, I actually have like a few items on Squat Cam that I don't have on Sae Bae. Like, I think I have like a gilded item that I don't have on Sae Bae, which is bizarre. And I also have a Dragonfire Ward on that account, which I didn't have. Obviously, all the new sailing stuff as well. But yeah, I had an Oathblade helm. And so I have my experience with Yama. I feel very confident going back into it and just having fun grinding that shit out. It's fast. But I want to get an Emberlight first, so I do want to get 2 synapses though. Like, I don't know, maybe if I could just pull 1, I might take a break and do some Yama, and then come back for the Scobo. Ship combat is so much better, is it? Okay, maybe I'll actually fuck around with it then. And I have a shadow on this account, so I just shadow everything, right? Ooh, 93. Oh my god. Took me 744 to get a single unique. Yeah, Squat Cam's Tormented Demon luck was terrible. I don't think I got my first... No, I got my first Synapse lucky. I got it at like 300, I think. And then it took me like 1800 for the next one or something. And it took me like, I think 1400 for my first Burning Claw. What am I doing? I'm not supposed to be drinking that. I'm supposed to be eating this. I think Elite Void and manning your own cannon is the meta. Oh, okay. With Rubium Sea Balls. Bro, I don't got fucking Rubium Sea Balls. You think I'm gonna... No, that's not gonna be efficient because then I have to spend all that time getting it. What if I have nothing? What's efficient if I have, like, no supplies? I think I just buy Mithril Cannonballs, right? And then just have my 2 crewmates shoot. I actually don't know. Are you catching up on gear ahead of Raids 4? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. God damn it, I keep being 1 tick late on that. Keep hitting massive. I just hit an 80. Oh my god, I just hit an 83 with a T-bow. This is just disgusting DPS. Compare this to... Well, actually, you know what? To be fair, Squawk Cam was actually doing some pretty decent DPS too by the end, once I had a Scobo and stuff. But this is just insane DPS. Back on Sae Bae and back in the efficient mindset. I mean, I feel like it's kind of hard to... I mean, I don't know. There's variations of efficiency. I'm definitely going to resist the sort of competitive mindset that I had for years and years. I feel like a 2-year break kind of helped alleviate that. Like, for example, being really sucked into clogging at an endgame Iron Man stage is exhausting. It's just... It feels like at all times you need to be doing something because, like, the collection log is really endless. And so you gotta, like, do these... I don't know. Like, it's just, like... You gotta always be logged in doing some fucking AFK Castle Wars, AFK Trouble Brewing, or AFK something, or AFK abuse the deep sea trawling and shit. You're just constantly feeling this need to progress these pointless clogs. And it's just like... ugh. I don't know, it just kind of gets exhausting playing that way. What happened to the remake? You had Squawk Cam? Squawk Cam's still actually going pretty hard. He's like 50 levels from max. And then I have Dirk Steel, the hardcore. He's getting up there. And then I have the new Gim with my girlfriend that we just started. Well, I just started. She had been grinding it for like 5 months. Oops. I have too many accounts. Too many accounts these days. This is the exact problem I never wanted to have, and now look at me. Yeah, what up, Colin? Make sure you're doing your AFK Ice Fiends for Moonhelm. Yeah, it's just... Again, you can resist clogging. I chose to resist it. I chose to resist the clogging meta. I still have a shit ton of clogs, but it kind of just came. You're like... I'm turning into Alkin. It is bad, yeah. Can you move? Sardaco said he'd do the pod. Did you ask him for me? Oh no. No, I'd love to have him on. He seems like a good dude. I haven't really, like, full honesty, I haven't, like, I follow him on Twitch and stuff, but I've tuned in here and there, but I just haven't really been, like, the most into watching all the WoW boys that came over. But yeah, I'd love to have him on. He seems like he actually really loves the game, and he's actually pretty damn good at it already. Someone else did. All right. That'd be fun. It'd be fun to get him on. It'd be fun to get him on one of those panels as well, too. Yeah, he seems really down to earth. And yeah, true OSRS spirit that's burning in him. TiVo before both prayer scrolls. Hey, he's just like me. TiVo first unique on this account. And oh my god, dude, I get actually so irritated when I hear people, like, saying, like, Sae Bae only wants the chambers to be fixed or whatever, blah, 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 because blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, I'm in the exact opposite position. Even before I ever made any new accounts, like, half a decade before I started making new accounts, I was screeching about Chambers drop rates. And I was the one that, like, it would benefit to never change the Chambers drop rates, like, because I Giga Spoon the place, like, out of control. And I was also the one that was advocating for drastically speeding up Nightmare, and I was the one that had to fucking suffer in that place. So I get so irritated when people are like, you're just doing this for your own selfish desires. I'm like, it's like the fucking opposite, dude. Like, it can literally be no more clearly how opposite it is. Did you get your T-bow before first Infernal Cape? Getting my T-bow made me go for an Infernal Cape, because I got my T-bow in 2018. Because I got my T-bow like 2 months before the Inferno came out. Or, sorry, 10 months after the Inferno came out. That's when it was 2 months before Tob came out. That's when I got my T-bow, and I was like, oh my god. I want to go get a fucking Infernal Cape. And I got my Infernal Cape right before Tob dropped. My plan was like, I'm going to go grind Tob, and then I realized how difficult it was on release, and I didn't have, like, any friends to really go with, and anybody that would have gone already had a really, like, cracked team to go with, and I was like, fuck, I didn't even get invested in Tob for, like, at least 10 months after release. Because it was, like, just so hard to get a team going. What up, Dickie? Tob release was traumatic. I am happy to be back on this account, and it feels a little bit better. I gave it a few shots. There was a couple times over this past 2 years where I tried to give it a comeback, and I'd log in for a little bit, and I'm like, I can't do it right now. I'm too hooked on the other new accounts. I don't really feel like I have solidified goals. Right now, I feel like I have legitimate goals. Like, okay, I want to get my synapses. I want to go grind Yama. I want to go get my Doom stuff. And I want to get prepped for Raids 4 and Blood Moon Rises. So, like, I have, like, legitimate goals where if you don't have goals and you try to come back to a new account, it's very hard to get yourself remotivated. Do you think anything will ever come out as hard as Inferno for the first time period? No, and people, like, really people imagine, like, oh, Raids 4 is going to be the hardest content in the game and stuff, and I'm like, dude, if you're imagining, like, difficult content being Inferno release, like, it's really hard to capture that again, because Pluginscape exists, guides have become absolutely cracked, because people can, you know, get all the DPS and all the theory-crafted metas just instantaneously, seemingly. When you watch early Inferno, like early VODs of people running Inferno, people were dropping vials for tile markers. Like people didn't even fucking use tile markers. There was like no such thing as that. Literally, I was just like, there was no such plugin as tile markers, or like people didn't really know about it because like every single VOD I watched, nobody had it. People dropped runes on the ground. Like there was no just a big spreadsheet of where things are. People weren't NPC tagging everything as well. Okay, why do you walk into the Tormented Demon, man? But yeah, it was just a different time period. So it's really hard to capture that without making the game just masochistically difficult for like 0.1% of the player base. Did you ever miss some of the pre-plugin Scape OSRS era? Did I miss it? Like, miss it as in, like, oh man, like, those are good times, or just miss it as in, like, I just missed that time period? Like, I passed over it. Thank you all for the follows. Much appreciated. Guess the charm of it. Yeah, no, I love the idea of like a pure game that feels fair and feels like there's no just giga cracked cheat plugins that can just be used for literally everything. I bring up this example a lot, but if you just I'll use No Monkey as an example, but like if you see what he's doing in Coliseum, his whole floor is marked perfectly, color coded, text coded, everything is perfectly designed so that he knows exactly when things spawn, the ticks and everything. That makes Coliseum much more easy than if you roll in there with early game gear, or not even early game gear, but just not best in slot, and you don't have these visual indicators that are super fucking helpful. So like if we played a game right now with the content we have in the game at this point with no plugins, it would be so fucking hard. Like, this game is so fucking hard on vanilla. Even something like Sepulcher. Have you guys ever tried to run a floor 5 Sepulcher with no plugins? No GPU? None of that. It's just like, dude, this game was not built for the difficulty of it. Plugins are the things that have allowed the game to, like, really lean into it all. So, I'm 100% pro plugin because I think the pros outweigh the cons of plugins. But there is something that would be charming, I guess, kind of like a game that got really like. No, I don't know. I think we're in the best universe possible, low key, because there's no real. If you try to like gatekeep plugins too much, you get what we had for a few years, where they're like, no left click pickpocketing Vyres and elves. You gotta fucking right click every single one. It's like, dude. Who the fuck who is making these decisions? This is so fucking stupid. And you just get like the most arbitrary random restrictions on plugins that just make the game feel even worse. And I just think we have it really good right now. Where like it's like I would hate if we wanted to play without plugins Scape, we'd be basically playing 2004 Scape, whatever that private server is out. When I watch people play 2004 Scape, I get like really anxious of just how bad it all looks because of the no menu entry swap, there's just a million different things that are just so clunky. And I understand, I like the OG nature of that. I love the OG like feel. So whenever I've talked about like an old school, the only way I would like an old school RuneScape is if we had RuneLite. So the whole concept of old school would just be content related. Like if we could just go back to the OG content, I actually do think I'd actually enjoy playing that, knowing like the game never, there's like, and again, this would not be for everybody. I'm sure vast majority of people would have no interest in playing this, but for me, it would be kind of cool to log into a game that never gets devalued because the content never changes. It's like, this is what it is. It's a snapshot of RuneScape, and this is it until the end of time. So if you log out and log back in 3 years later, you know that all the progress you made still stands. Like, all the efficient hours you gained is, like, still stands and stuff. But I also would love to have all the plugins and the menu entry swapping and the GPU and the everything else. But anyway, I'm kind of going all over the place right here. A lot of different thoughts about plugins, but yeah, the game would not be the same if we didn't have plugins in regards to high-level PVM. We just everything would be so much easier. It would be hard, but it would be much easier because you wouldn't have all the plugins helping you. If that makes any sense. I will grind Radiant. The only problem is I'm an Iron Man and I need to get all those contracts. And I also need to get some synapses. I have 0 synapses right now. Yeah, 0. It's fun to watch Bodhi play without plugins. And I try to be somewhat minimalistic with my plugins. Somewhat. Again, if you look at a person that has no plugins, I look like I'm just a plugin machine. But there's some people that really take advantage of every single plugin. Yo, full Bask. Dropping the primer.
Full_Bask subbed for free with Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near the limitations of Bodhi, but I feel like I'm in a good middle ground of, like, I don't want my game to look like a circus. I just want it to look somewhat presentable, clean, aesthetic. And yeah, that kind of works for me. I would say one of the most broken plugins I use, though, is Pathmarker. Pathmarker, low-key, like, almost nobody uses that I ever watch play. But it's cracked. It's this. It's like the whole, like, it shows where my next true tiles will be. This whole thing. I love this plugin. Love it. It's like my favorite thing ever. Like, I hate it when it's off. And it is sort of cheaty. Like, it 100%, I'll fully concede that it definitely has some real utility. Yo, Kennedy! Oh my god, it's been a minute. Dropping the primer as well. Thank you, thank you.
Kennedy OSRS subbed for free with Prime.
Because Pathmarker, like, not only is it amazing for something like Sepulchre, but it's also amazing for PVM. Like, knowing exactly when your dude's about to, like, be somewhere, and you can fully anticipate, like, exactly when to switch your weapons and things. Like, it has a lot of utility. It's really nice. I'm not sure if you ever used Open OSRS. That was a wild client. No, I never used it. Pathmarker's been a little bugged since they broke pathing a month or two ago. It has been, yeah. And whenever you try to load up chunks, it's annoying. It, like, glitches. So Pathmarker's not perfect, and it hasn't really... I don't know if it's been well upkept either. But I still use it. It's still functional enough. The hardcore is not dead. He's still alive. He's just not logged in. You guys want to see the hardcore? I showed it off yesterday. You guys want to see it? I could give another little tour of the accounts if you guys wanted to see. Some people already saw them yesterday, though, so I don't want to, like, repeat if it's annoying. Let me finish this trip. I'll finish this trip and then I'll show you the accounts I got. Take a little, just a brief tour. I won't dwell on it. I want to see Sae Bae's bank. All right. What is my TD log looking like now? I think we're at about 450 killed. Sae Bae over or under 20 bill? Oh, under. I think I'm only like, I don't know, 13 bill or something. Mainly because I've dropped all my dupes over and stuff. Like, I still have all the normal uniques, but I've dropped a lot of, like every duplicate's basically dropped over and stuff. And I also haven't been playing for the last 2 years, getting all the new stuff that has higher value. Most of the stuff has dropped drastically in price. Have you been on Behemoth, the Behemoth podcast? I've been on Base After Dark like 6 times or something, but not the Behemoth podcast, if that's what you're talking about. The highlights. Oh, me hosting the highlights? Or me being on a clip on Behemoth, is that what you're talking about? I mean, I haven't really streamed actively for like a year, so I'm rarely on there, especially over the last year. Obviously, I've never been on there in the past year. But yeah, I've been on there a few times beforehand. All right, let's take a little look-see. We'll go bank. Thoughts on skilling mega rare? A skilling mega rare? What the fuck is that? Explain yourself. I'm gonna go pee and then I'll show off the bank. 1 second. All right. Just gotta pull a third age from first master with all the built up luck from 2 years. The built up luck was supposed to be for my synapses. By the way, let me look at that really quick. 450. Okay, so I still don't even deserve one, to be fair. I got the Burning Claws, lucky. All right, so here's the bank. First tab. Just some basic normal utility. Can't use my max cape because I'm only 60 sailing. 1.7 bill XP. Teleport tab and runes. Looking pretty juicy on the blood runes and the soul runes and the death runes. I started collecting my god pages. This is all just the junk jewelry. Because I usually just pull from here, and then I eventually decant the jewelry. Herbs. Nice little 13,000 Renars. That'll be nice. Nowhere near what like Scott VC's herb tab would be in seed tab, but got a nice chunk of seeds. Yeah. 167,000 red spider eggs. That'll come in handy. Never. Potion tab. Some potions. Where's the I should show off the quiver first, but I do have more dragon arrows than this. I'll show it off when I hit the quiver. Gear tabs looking fucking clean, except I don't have Oathblade. I don't have any Yama stuff yet. Quiver. Nice little 38,000 dragon arrows, locked and loaded. Got all the mega rares. Soul Reaper Axe, all that shit. Only thing I'm missing gear-wise, at least 2 years ago, before Yama and Doom released, I was missing Ellie, Eldritch, Sanguinesti, Dragonfire Ward. And that was pretty much it, actually, because I like Greenlog next and everything. I even got the Ancient God Sword. That's pretty much all I was missing. Don't have any. I do have the Holy Kit. I have 2 Holy Kits. I don't have any Ancestor or Twisted Kits. I even did like 150 some CMs. Never got a kit. Because that was back when the CAs required 150 CA or CMs. Resource tab looking pretty juicy. Nice little 72,000 dragon bones. I think I mentioned yesterday. Tools and stuff. Skilling outfits. The fucking juice tab, the 5 third age. I gotta wear my stuff now. And full gilded, full classic gilded. It's nice. Can you organize my bank, please? No. Oh, wait, we're wearing these. The gnome scarf. Did they move where the prime sub is? Yo, what up, X? How many Cox KC for your T-bow? 20. 20 KC for my first T-bow. Pre-log and everything. And then I got a second one at like 500. This resource pack is called Mystic. But yeah, kind of decent chunk of stuff. Are there any logs you guys want to see in particular? Because I'm going to log in and I'll show off the other accounts I have that I'm kind of actively playing right now. Clue log. Ooh. 600 beginners. Never did another one after that. Fuck that. Easy clues. Missing Monk Robe G and 2 elegant. Mediums. Just missing just a few random things. Gold headband. Elegant. Hards, I'm only missing 1. Just this plate body. Elite, missing Ring of Third Age and 5 tuxedo pieces. Master, missing quite a bit. Missing full Anku. Zami, Godsword, Dragon Kite Shield. Yeah. But I do have 2 Bloodhounds. Yeah, what up, Snares? A friend of mine mentioned the idea of the skilling rare. No idea what it would look like. I mean, I would love to have some skilling tools that have some cool special attacks, but do third age Vams look nice? Not really. They kind of work actually a little bit with this. Matches the color of the mace at least, but not too amazing. The third age robe is... It would look cool if I actually had like a third age mage top. Like spine gloves, yeah, they're not great. All right, and then here is... I'll show off the hardcore now because you guys... This is going to be a spoiler, by the way. I mentioned it last time. This is going to be a spoiler. So if you don't want to be spoiled, close your eyes and plug your ears now. Let me switch to these. There we go. So here's Dirk Steel. You guys have not seen Dirk Steel in a minute because I have been so many backlogged clips. But looking very solid on the stats. 1915 total. Got Piety. Got my 70 defense. Got my stuff. When did you get that? What, this hardcore? So again, series ruined. Yeah, you're gonna see it in the episodes. I said this is a spoiler. So yeah, main stuff I was working through. Nothing crazy. I did get a Pharaoh Scepter. You'll see that. Spooned it. Little food tab. I finally started fishing some halibut. Got some halibut loaded up. Got some marlin. My cooking level's still not high. You basically need 99 cooking to properly cook these things. Gear tabs looking sexy. Got the fire cape. Got the Barrow's gloves. Got the Bell's Folly going. Got the rosewood blowpipe that I was looking for. Spoon to black mask. Yeah, not too shabby. Again, I haven't really even touched PVM on this account, really. Gear tabs, just whatever. I started doing Sepulcher, so I got my Sepulcher tools, but I'm going to hold off to do more Sepulcher until that update drops. Help me organize. I'll help you, Haley, organize your rank, but nobody else. Yeah, skilling outfits. Seeds and stuff. Herbs working through. Gonna use Marlin scales on stamina potions to make extended staminas. Got a bunch of caviar and a bunch of sturgeon I'm working through. Gonna use it on 2-dose magic pots for squeezing out that herb lore XP. My fucking pets. Gull, Fox, Tangleroot, Quetzin, Overgrown Hellcat, Rock Golem. Also got 99 farming. So if you didn't see that already, 99 farming. But yeah, this account is coming along. It's just sort of just chilling in the background. It's been doing a lot of fishing, which, by the way, if you guys have not done this method for barbarian fishing, this is like fucking cracked. You just go to Lovakang Bank over and over, and then you just click this fishing spot, and you fish, and you wait till your fishing barrel loads up, your whole inventory loads up, and then you just bank it. And so you're banking sturgeon and never have to drop any fish at barbarian fishing. It's actually fucking goated. The spots move, but they actually move less than they do at the Otto's Grotto. All right, so here is Dark Steel. And then... oh, here's Say Slug. So here's my new... group Iron Man with my girlfriend. So you guys have not even really seen this account. This is the one that we have been recording clips. There probably will be a series on it eventually. Got the fucking stash going, little Slugling stash. So Haley's name is Slugling. I'm Say Slug. We're Lumpy Swamp team. And just to put into perspective, I started this account. I have 1 day, 1 hour played on this account. Haley has got a lot more because we started these group Ironmen in January, but I decided to play Dirk Steel for the last 5.5 months, and she was playing on her group. So if you look up Slugling, you can see how cracked her account is. But I've just been doing a lot of questing. That's basically all these stats are, is just questing. I've done 64 quests. Haley's helped me getting all the early quest items, 4 mil cash, quest items and shit. Just a casual 10,000 law runes, 8,000 nature runes, because she got 92 rune crafting already. 11,000 cosmics chilling, 24,000 bloods. It's pretty nice. So this is an account we're sort of building, and we'll actually be streaming this as well. So you'll see some streams with me and Haley playing. She's just been kind of busy even over the summer. She's a middle school teacher, but she's also in school right now and doing an internship. So she's been very busy, but we will have the occasional evenings and stuff where we're streaming. So look forward to that. And then You guys will see Squatty Cam. So here's Squat Cam. You guys remember Squat Cam, right? So Squat Cam, you can just instantly see the Eternal Glory, little soup pet and stuff. 50 levels off of maxing. So literally just missing 2 levels for cooking. Smithing's going to be super piss easy. 2 more agility levels. I'll do Sepulcher through that. 98 crafting, 98 thieving. Fletching will be easy with the minigame. RC will be fine because you'll see I have 230,000 day alt essence banked. Construction's going to be super simple because I got the money and the planks already. Or the logs and the planks. Pretty much already 98 prayer. So just 1 more level there. And then defense and attack is easy. Because I already got 99 Slayer. And here is what the bank looks like. Nice little 2-bill bank. Nice little cash stack. Nothing crazy on the first tab. Some recent skill capes. Teleport tab looking juicy. Gear tab looking hella sexy as well. As again, just keep in mind this is not like Sae Bae account status. This was just me trying to like progress an account somewhat. Oathblade Helm, full bandos, prims, Ultor, Rancor, Dragon Underlands, the DFS, you know, the 2 God Swords, Void Waker, Noxious Halley, Bludgeon, Dragon Warhammer, almost full Arma, missing the plate, Quiver, Crossbow, Dragon Fire Ward was sick, Dragon Underlance, Purging Staff. It took me a while to get my synapses though. In fact, almost 700 clogs as well. So 2,500 for 3 and 3. So a little dry, and I had been like, I was like, literally, I think like I was 2 synapses at 2518. So I think the last kill I got was the 3rd synapse. It's a little rough, but not terrible. Pets wise, I actually didn't really have great pet luck on this account. I was like, I think I deserved 4 boss pets or maybe even 5 boss pets, and I only had 1, which was Seracnus, which is ironic. Got a squirrel, 2 tangle roots, 3 Ketsins, 2 soups. But yeah, this account is looking pretty good. Also have a fully like pimped out rosewood hull sloop, fish controller boat. So I actually went pretty hard on sailing on this account. Gear tab again. There's the Dale Essence I'll work through. 20,000 mahogany logs, or 30,000 mahogany logs, 20,000 planks already. So I can get 99 construction. More planks here, or more sheets. I mean, sailing stuff. Ring of Endurance. I got a tool seed. Got 99 herb lore already, so all of this stuff is pretty irrelevant now. What up, Jojo? Little seed tab action. Random junk. I don't even know what this tab is. And the other junk tab, which again, I don't really know how I organize this. Just threw some stuff in here. So yeah, Squatty Cam, kind of working on him, sort of logged out recently because I just have to, I'm kind of like maxing and I'm a little bit like, if I want to actually do rune crafting, I have to actually focus on it because I want to do ZMI, and that requires me like not actively playing other accounts because I have to actively do ZMI. You do every piece of content in the game. I do a lot of pieces of content in the game. It's true. So yeah, had a lot of fun with this account. And you already saw Sae Bae, so back to Sae Bae, which 60 sailing, terrible. Gotta get 39 more levels to max. Then I can start using my max capes again. I never got the Baron pet. Should I just go do 1 Duke kill? 1 Duke kill to see if the 2 years off Bless me. 8,000 kills. No Baron. Do one trip. All right. Well, I'm not even going to do... I'll do one kill because, honestly, all my gear tabs got fucked up because my profiles got all weird. So let me just bring... I'm just going to roll up there with some... What is this charged with? I'll just roll up there like this, and I'll just see how it goes. I think you bring a... Do you bring a Bellator? Maybe I'll bring a... Meh. Maybe I'll bring this, actually. Bronze chain bodies in. Bronze bars incoming. The fucking 6,000 bronze bars I have. Okay. What do I need to bring? I don't have my gear tab, unfortunately. Wait, no, maybe I do, actually. I have this one, at least. Okay, so I gotta bring this. Do I bring normal burning claws? Where's the divine rune pouch? What the fuck? See, this is like squat cams tabs. So all this stuff is weird. Maybe we'll do a few kills. We'll do like 4 because you can like pick the mushrooms now or something like that. We'll do 4 kills. I think this is good, right? Is this fine? I don't know. This looks fine to me. We'll roll like this. Just got your Ultor vestige at 1,500. Oh, 1,491 to be exact. Hell yeah. Alrighty. I haven't done Duke in a long time. Surely. Okay, if we do 4 kills, we'll end up at 80, 51. Okay. Just a casual 17 Eyes of the Duke. There's no reason. All right, let's do this. Oh, I forgot my Celastral Spark. Oh, wait, no, you don't do that anymore anyway. Okay, what world am I on? Kind of felt laggy for a second. I see all 8,000 of my kills were pre all this fucking Toontown scape stuff where you could just bank 4 kills in a row. I had to do it the OG way where every single kill you had to re-prep. So I did it the respectable way, right? All right. Don't you dare vent me. We're good. Would you be upset if I told you I got Baron at 2 KC? I would not. You want to know why? Because RNG is not our choice. It was destined before we were all born. Did I just wake up from a coma back on Sae Bae? What up, yummy bacon man? We're gonna get my Duke pet that I've been holding off for 8,000 kills, 2 years. He's that Duke on Sae Bae, I know. Did you guys ever think it would come to this? Being born at all was good RNG. It's true. It's true. Especially in this time period with runes, being born in the time of old school RuneScape, like that's cracked RNG. To be able to just spend your whole life on a computer is pretty good RNG. All right, you don't even need to. I used to have to manually use the fucking things on these guys. It's been a fucking minute since I've done this. I feel a little awkward. Sit. Come on, pet. 2 rings. 2 rings. Oh, wait, I was going to get that regardless because, and the new PB instantaneously because my PB before this was like it was super fucking cracked, but it didn't matter anymore because they changed the whole prep phase. All of this stuff is new. The ring update, the prep update. Sit. Ooh, new PB. Back-to-back new PBs, boys. Look at us. Destroying. All right, 2 more chances. Ooh, big hits. Yo, what up, Varuxium? Are you a GM? I was a GM before you guys even started playing this game. Who started playing after 2022? One minute on the... All right, guys. Last final chance. Final chance. But no, I'm not actively a GM, but I have been. Let's do this first. I actually have a YouTube video of me getting GM, like, I don't know how long ago that was. It must have been October, like October 1st, 2022, if I'm getting my years right. Never lucky. Yeah, literally never lucky. Well, we tried. We'll come back to this, you know. I thought the 2 years of milked RNG would help, but it didn't. When you get into Chicago, I'm on my way, right? I'm on an airplane. No, I'm not. I'm not coming, unfortunately. That was kind of fun, actually. Okay. Ooh, you know what we should do? So, again, I've not done much PVM. You know what I want to do, actually? I want to just see how bad I will be at an Awakened Vardorvis kill. Awakened Vardorvis is always really fun to, like... It just gets your fucking... It gets your heart racing, you know? So what do I need to bring? Do people bring Soul Reaper Axe for this thing? Wait, no, Soul Reaper Axe still sucks, right? I should use a Fang? What do people use? I can't remember. No, Noxious Halley, that's right. What up, Purity? I think you use Scythe at the end, right? And then Dragon Claws. I'm gonna flop so hard I can just feel the nerves. Do I even have any Awakener's orbs? I might not even have any. Oh. Huh? When did I get 171 Awakener's orbs? Oh, is that from Duke? What the fuck? When did I get all these? I don't remember this. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I that was almost like these aren't the right items. I was thinking these were fucking ancient shards or something. Okay. Oh, like, do I have any more? Let's see. Yeah, I clearly do. How much are these worth, actually? Too bad they're like 10k each. Are they actually only? 350k each. Okay, not terrible. I don't have Marlin, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to roll with this stuff. Not those. SRA, Scythe, then Halley. Oh, so just use Halley, or just use Scythe the whole time is what you're saying. But shouldn't I use Halley because it's easier to, like, not get fucked up? I can't remember, because I did, like, 1700 Vard on Squad Cam, like, a year ago, or not a year ago, but... No, probably a year ago. And the Noxious Halley felt so much better, but I can't remember. I'll try this, and then I'll do Scythe at the end or something. Halley prevents you from getting dragged. I think that might be important. Let me try this out. I'll try it. And then Thralls. Get a ring. Fire runes, right? Why on main? Main iron. Just because I want to get ready for raids 4, low-key, and just having fun on it. Okay. I don't think I'm really missing anything, right? This is fine. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might just insta-plank, so let me turn this up a little bit. Yeah, for an awakened kill. Do I need anything else? I can't even remember. Scythe is a lot better than Noxious Halley. Okay, so should I bring it then? Scythe is just the move. Okay, I'll bring Scythe then. And Dragon Claws, I'm guessing, or Burning Claws. Whatever, I'll just go. Let's just plank instantaneously. Send it. All right. Not even a warm up normal Vard. Just straight to awakened. Let's see how it goes. Oh god, this world's kind of laggy. Alrighty. This might be rough. Nope. Awakened. Oh yeah, I just clicked this, right? Awakened. Alrighty. Yeah, this scythe is disgusting. Sheesh! Also, why can't I hear that fucking orb sound, by the way? That was not good. Oh my god. Okay, why can't I hear the blue orbs? I kept thinking there would be another blue orb because it's fucking silent. Is there like a... that was sketching me out, man. I want to go back. I'm doing one more because I felt confident actually at it. But like, why aren't the blue orbs making any noise? Do they normally... Are they just silent normally? Or do I have like some mute thing going on? Annoyance mute. Is there any of these? Others area set. Is that it? They are hard as fuck to hear normally. Just the mage one had no noise to it at all. It was just total silence. And I'm not like trying to look for a green orb and a blue orb, and so I was just kind of guessing. Let's see. All right, let me try this. It's only the mage's probably a plugin for it. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see. Maybe that changed something? I'll see. It might have been area sounds. I had those muted. We'll see. That was fun though. That got the heart racing. Scythe also adds like plus 10 confidence bonus. This is fucking true. Yeah, that was disgusting DPS. Imagine it was a 3x3. That would just be... All right, one more chance at it. One more chance. And the blue orb still might be muted, but I'll just have to accept it. Oh wait, I can just go here. Oh wait, I guess the bank was already there. Is that a plugin? What, the mage? I don't know. I'm just testing. I turned off. My area sounds were muted, so maybe it was that. I don't even actually know. We're gonna find out if that had any effect. But that was really annoying that I couldn't hear it. Yeah, there's a plugin called Interface Styles, and then you scroll down, or you go to Menu Alpha, and you just turn that either up or down. Alrighty. You know what? Let's make a prediction. I haven't done a prediction in a fucking year. Start prediction. Oh, wait, shit. Do it here. Will I kill Awakened Vard this one? All right, get your predictions in, Twitch chat. Sorry, YouTube. You guys gotta not have any of the fun. Only 100 now. What happened to my death scoffer? What happened to my deaths? Honestly, what did happen to my death scoffer? I think it was all the Duke deaths. It must have just been so many Duke deaths. I want to actually see my Duke board, how many deaths I have. It's actually disgusting, probably. Predictions aren't allowed in Sweden on Twitch anyway. That's a good thing, probably. Alrighty, guys. Oh, wait, my Awakened Orb. I didn't bring it. Shit. Projectile plugin and change them to Manticore or projectile plugin? What's that? The Vardorvis projectiles? That plugin? I have it set to Cox. How do you set it to... Is there just another projectile plugin or something? Replaces boss projectiles with alternatives. This one? Projectile override. Vardorvis. So change Vardorvis to... Manticore? Okay. So do I have to turn off the Vardorvis projectiles now? Let's turn that one off then. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. Jesus, that claw. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, why are you? Oh my god, I'm so used to Noxious Hallie. This is bad. Getting just dragged over and fucking over. I'm so used to Noxious Hallie. Okay, it's still not making noise, but that's fine. At least I can see it. Oh! That was a little sketch. How am I alive? Jesus Christ. God damn it. Oh God. Hey, we tried, you know. I think I put in some good attempts, but all right, we'll do it one more for old time's sake. Why can't I hear the blue orb? The not hearing the blue orb is just fucking bothering me. I'm trying to just get over it, but it's like, why can't I fucking hear it? All right. I was getting so lucky on this. I was taking like 30s, and I should be taking like 90s. That was intense. Okay, like, seriously though, how can I not hear that? Let's see. Sound. Annoyance mute. It's got to be on here, right? It's got to be somewhere on here. Ice spells. The magic attack sound effect from Vardorvis. They nerfed it, but why can't I even hear it? It's completely silent. Chirps? Is it chirps? I don't even know. Just turn off the annoyance. Okay, I'm just going to turn off annoyance mute. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe it's something else, though. It's not muted, I'm pretty sure. You could hear it? I couldn't hear shit. Could you have blacklisted the sound via a RuneLite plugin? Maybe. I mean, I'm guessing that's the only thing. So I just turned off annoyance mute entirely. We'll see what that does. Okay, final, you know, third time's the charm, right? Third time's always a charm. So... it's just impossible to hear over the axes and everything else. No, but it was silent. Like, there is no noise to it. Like, I swear to God, there's no noise. Alrighty. We need an orb. And... is that it? Oops. Alright, payout. Prediction. Did the prediction already pay out? I think it did. Choose outcome. No. God damn it. Alright, one more prediction for the boys. What are the plugins that put the timers there? You gotta go to my Twitch chat and type !boosts. I couldn't tell you. There's just too much to explain. Alright. Just moved to my new place and I have a ping of 4. Oh my god. That's cracked. Alright. Oh. So loud. What am I doing? This isn't a normal Vardorvis kill. It's so fucking loud. I apologize. Why are my hits so shitty? It's still muted! I'm butthurt. Okay. Full lock-in. I have to do one more attempt. I have to. That was too much fun. We were doing so good. All right, I'm not even gonna rebank. I'm just gonna, because I don't need all that food. We're just gonna roll like this. That is so fun. You heard the sound there? I can't hear shit. right. It made a wah wah. It did? The sound works from here. I can't hear it then. Maybe my AirPods are glitched. Or maybe I'm just going deaf, low-key. All right. Final one for real. Sorry, believers. You guys failed again. Can't hear shit, bro. You sounds are scared me. They are loud, to be fair, but I wanted to hear the mage noise. I still can't hear it. Okay, we're just going straight in. Going straight in, folks. Wait, I don't even have spec. Alright, whatever. Okay, this is the one for real. Imagine this was like the normal boss, and you had to do literally like 1,000 kills to get your fucking Ultor vestige. All right, here's where it gets intense. I'm getting lucky. Oh, I just got so bailed out. All right, focus. Fuck. I don't know why it moved. I knew that axe was coming, but I just was an idiot. Damn it! All right, best of 5. Best of 5, guys. I said one more, now it's best of 5 always. Lie back on the bay, just to get ready for raids 4, mostly. Alrighty. Final one. Sorry for losing all you guys' points. But I promise I'm not using more than 5. So. All right. That is so fucking fun, though. I can't lie. All right, get your predictions in. And I will just go immediately back in as well. I think I already have enough prayer pots. So I think this is all I need. Or maybe a couple Karamb ones. Oh, wait, I lost both my rings. Fuck. God damn it. I don't even get back. What even is the fairy code to this place? This one? Gotta go the OG way. When was you last in Seppi Seppi? Actually, just the other day. Floor 5, though, it's been a minute. But I was doing floor 4 on Dirksteel. I didn't bring my Awakener's Orb. Oh, okay, it's fine. Because if I die, I'll be grateful. Anyone else think Burning Claw spec sounds better than Declaws? Declaws just sound very, like, nails on chalkboard vibe. Did everything? All right, let me just go bank really quick, grab the orb. I checked your original Awakened Vardorvis kill, Satyr. You only used 3 orbs. It's true. But I also had just come from, like, killing Vardorvis 1,000 times normally. Jumping right back into it without any, like, warm-up is a little bit tougher. Too much early game brain rot, you know? So I blame it on. All right. It should be good. Awakener's Orb. All right, this is the absolute final one, I swear. And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Will you go back to clues on this account? I remember you seeing you grinding up Maze to go bop 100,000 Sarachnis. Maybe, potentially, but I'm not gonna take it as seriously as I used to. Because collection log's just endless. It's just not worth investing so much goddamn time into... I don't know. Like, I already feel very satisfied with what I have in regards to, like, Third Age. You know, having Kite Shield, Plate Body, Plate Legs, like, it feels good to already have. But I would like to get into clues again, but it's just a lot to relearn how to do and a lot of steps to build stash units for that I haven't built yet over the last 2 years. Alrighty. We need a new song. Chiquitita from ABBA. Here we go, everybody. The final one. 0. That was bad. Try to bait me into that fast movement. It didn't work. That was a little bit, sketch. Sit the fuck down. Let's go! I knew it was best of 5. All right. That was a little sketch. I can't lie. That was fun, though. That is such a fun fight, like low-key. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be ending. It's a little bit of a shorter stream. Might be back later tonight, low-key. But my girlfriend will be coming home soon. And honestly, look forward to some duo streams because her and I will be playing on the new group Iron. And there she is. Hello, hey. But potentially tonight, if not, we will have some streams in store for you guys. So, but yeah, I'm going to go eat some food. And thank you all for tuning in. Seriously, this has been a lot of fun streaming. Deadman mode thing is tomorrow, so I'll be watching that. That'll be exciting. We'll see who wins. Surely the West Ham Warriors, right? Or whatever. Not Oda Block Warriors. What is the West Ham? West Ham, I don't fucking remember all their names. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, YouTube, for tuning in as well. West Ham Weasels. There we go. I was like, that's not Warriors. It's something W. Can't remember. All right, guys. Peace out. By the way, Sae Bae Cast with Nooblet coming out probably Sunday. I could release it tomorrow, but I feel like it'll just kind of conflict with DMM, so maybe I'll drop it Sunday. So that one was a banger as well, talking about Raids 4 and content creation and whatever else. So anyway, guys, take it easy. Peace.